Hi, welcome to my channel. It's Liz, and today I'm going to do your monthly tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So this is for you if you are a Sagittarius sun sign, but it also might be worth checking your moon sign and rising sign if you know those. If you don't, you can find them quite easily online. You just need your location of birth, birth time, and obviously the date as well. So this is obviously a very general reading for the whole sign of Sagittarius. So if you want a personal reading that's unique to you, then do head to the link just underneath this video where you can get a personal, unique, much more in-depth tarot reading just for you. With this reading, Sagittarius, take what applies to you, leave what doesn't. Okay, so let's see what's in store for March 2020 for you Sagittarians. Past, present, future. Okay, so let's look into your past first, Sagittarius. And the first thing that sticks out to me is that there's been a painful ending of some kind, but I do very much feel like it's a mental ending. So it could be something that's both mental and physical. You know, for example, the end of a relationship would be painful mentally, emotionally, and could cause changes in your outside world as well. But specifically because this is, I'm really drawn to the fact that this is the sword. So I feel like you've mentally moved away from something. You're going through a mental transition and it's not easy. Maybe you're moving ahead further than the people around you. Maybe your belief system is changing. What you want is changing. And other people just aren't developing at the same rate as you are, or aren't developing in the same way, growing in the same direction as you are. So mentally, you're feeling a sense of loss. You're feeling a sense of isolation. It's like you're letting go of old beliefs and your old way of thinking. You can't go back now, and you know you're never going to go back, and you're dealing with some grief and sadness about that you're having to mentally walk away from something and leave it behind. And because of that new way of seeing the world, new way of thinking, new like exploring this new side of yourself, you're having to leave people behind. And in your past as well, we've got that you want to start a new adventure, but you're feeling a bit stuck. And we've got this card here, which is the Four of Pentacles. And this is someone who's really conservative with money. So this can be someone who is saving, someone who's very risk averse, someone who's just not wanting to let go of their coins, basically. But with that, we have the Fool. So this is the beginning of a journey. So with these cards together, it very much is like you want to go on a journey, but you can't. You feel restricted in some way. Maybe you're, tied into a job contract. You don't have enough money to do what it is that you want to do. You have some obligations at home, but you have this urge within you to go on a new journey. And that especially ties into the fact that you have this new way of thinking, new way of seeing the world, and new belief system. So let's see what is in your present. Okay, so there's some really strong female energies in your present, and I'm specifically feeling, so the funny thing with tarot is there's 78 cards and they all have multiple meanings, but whenever I do a reading, I can get something totally different from each card. And for example, today with the Empress, I'm specifically feeling as though this is a woman in your life. So often this can be energies, it can mean fertility, becoming pregnant, various other things, but I'm specifically feeling as though this is a female who is significant in your present, in your life. And this is a female who's connected to the universe because she has this crown of stars, but she's also very much connected to nature. This is a mother nature kind of character, someone who's very, very feminine, someone who is wise, someone who is connected to spirit, but who is also successful in the physical world as well. So they might be someone who's, well established, but someone who really understands how to conquer both sides, the spirit world and the physical world. And this is someone who is actually at the center of your reading and in the present. So this is someone significant in your life. It may be a mother, it may be a colleague, sister, boss, a close friend. It could even just be someone who's inspiring you. You may be reading, someone's autobiography at the moment. You may have just watched the Lady Gaga documentary 5'2" on Netflix or something. You're feeling inspired by a female at the moment. This is a powerful female in your life. And next to that, we have the Queen of Wands, which is a similar energy again, a female who is connected to the spirit world, a female who is mystical. So with these together, it definitely is a female. For most of you, it's going to be a person in your life. Could also be a male with the same energy and with a more feminine energy. Okay, and then, so I've also, it's funny, in your present Sagittarius, I've got the King and Queen of Wands, and the wands in the tarot are the sign associated with the fire signs, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and you're obviously Sagittarius, so it's funny that I've got both the male and female characters within your present. But you're going through a sense of heartbreak, and obviously we've talked about the feelings of loss that you had in your past, but this is still carrying through to your present. And again, this is very much a feeling of loss, some mental disturbance that you're going through, mental grief, and you're just having to sit with it at the moment and be patient, and there's nothing that you can do with it right now, and you're actually having to hide your grief, hide your feelings. You can't fully express, you know, the ways that you're changing, the sadness that you're feeling disconnected, feeling like things aren't fitting together, and you're having to hide that from the world, and you can't actually show anyone how you're feeling, so you're kind of putting on a front to people that you're with and having to, you know, pretend that you're okay, pretend that you're, you know, fitting in, going along with everyone else, but actually on the inside there's definitely some suffering, and it's stopping you from being able to express yourself fully as the person that you really are. So this, you know, mental strain that you're hiding and not able to do anything with at the moment is causing you to have to hide the person that you truly are. Okay, so let's see what is in your future. Okay, the good news is it gets better, so that's really, really exciting. Okay, so what have we got? So in your future, the first thing that comes through is you are going to be able to walk away. So whatever it is that you're struggling to leave behind, you are going to be able to reconcile that. So you are going to be able to walk away from whatever it is that's stopping you from being able to express your truest self. You know, we said about in your past, you want to go on this journey, but you can't, you feel stuck, restricted. I do feel like things are definitely going to be moving and changing. We have the Ace of Swords in your future, which is mental clarity, mental breakthrough, victory. We have this victory wreath here, and it's like new things are being offered to you, and you have a new sense of kind of renewed hope and optimism. It's like you can see clearly now, and everything is balancing out, so you're able to express yourself fully and align your life with the person that you really are, because you're able to walk away. You're able to walk away from whatever it is that you are feeling stuck in that is making you feel blocked, whether that's money troubles, whether it's the friendship group that you're with, the colleagues that you're with. You will be able to walk away from that. Okay. And yeah, that walking away is really, really going to change your world. It's going to change your life in one aspect or in all areas. Now, I don't know when this is going to be. You never know when it's going to be with tarot readings, which can be the frustrating thing. But yeah, if this is really speaking to you, then do get a personal tarot reading from the link just under this video so we can go more in depth and it will be personal to you. But I am feeling for Sagittarius in general in the future, you're going to be walking away from something and it's really going to change your life. And as a result, you're going to be so much more intuitive. You're going to be able to connect with your intuition. You're going to feel more full of love. You're going to have more love to express to other people. You're going to feel more love for yourself. You're going to have mental clarity. You're going to have breakthroughs. As I said, you're going to be able to express yourself fully because your life is aligned with who you really are. And as a result, you're going to feel happy. You're going to celebrate. You're going to have a happy home life and you're going to feel a sense of victory. So wow, really, really strong reading for you guys actually. And I've just had a really loud ring in my ear, which means that it is definitely a really strong reading for you guys, Sagittarius. So yeah, really, really powerful energies. I'm going to pull some advice cards for you, because there's definitely some transition happening. But the good news is that the worst of whatever this thing is for you, the worst is behind you and in your present, and then the future, things start to clear and you will be able to leave behind whatever it is that's causing you this mental strain. Okay, so I've got a card for you from my Pass Around the Smile deck. This is from Cleo Massey, and it says, choose. You choose how you feel, react, and perceive everything in your life. Choose to only see through love and positivity. So this is very much saying that, because obviously I've said a lot about how a lot of this is your mental experience. So it's saying choose again. Remember to be grateful. If you have a gratitude journal, write in it every single day. Be grateful for the things that you have in your life and the fact that things are going to shift, and take as many lessons as you possibly can from your current situation and where you currently are in life. So yeah, choose to see through love and positivity. What a beautiful message to end on. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for now, Sagittarius, but make sure you hit subscribe so that you get notified when the video comes out for next month. Get a personal tarot reading if you feel called to, you want to know more about your personal unique situation, from the link just under this video. And I'll see you next month. Have an incredible month of March.